साथ ही साथ हम आपके व्लॉग्स भी देखते हैं, हर वुमेन्स को इंस्पायर करती है आप। तो ये भी जानना चाहेंगे, अब जब मॉम डैड को गुरमीत और देबिना के नाम से जानते थे, अब जब आपकी बेबीज़ के नाम से जब जानेंगे कि हाँ ये देबिना की मॉम है, कैसा लगता है जब, बिकॉज ब्लॉग में तो हम देखते ही हैं, सो कैसा लगेगा जब आपको सभी जानेंगे?
एज लियानाज मॉम
Yeah.
ऑलरेडी ये होने लग गया है कि हम लोग हॉस्पिटल में गए थे और उसको नेबुलाइजर देने के लिए, और लोग आए और बोले लियाना है, अरे वो लियाना के मम्मी पापा। हमें ऑलरेडी लगा माय गॉड इट इज समथिंग लाइक, थोड़ा सा डाइजेस्ट करने में टाइम लगता है, बट मुझे लगता है कि ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो हम लोगों को मिलना चाहते हैं, जेन्युइनली लियाना से मिलना चाहते हैं तो वो लोग सब आ सकते हैं कांदिवली में, मतलब हम लोग खुला मिलेंगे सबसे।
गुरमीत, व्हाट अबाउट यू?
जो देबिना ने कहा वही मुझे बोला गया, देबिना ने इतना ही बोलना है।
Reddy साहब, something they have been associated with them from a very long time. Guru and Debina. What have you to say this time? How big it is going to be?
No, it's going to be, I think, the biggest so far in Bombay. And no, Debina and Guru, I think they've been in the country club, so it's but natural that they react to the situation. In fact, I was actually worried because Debina had just conceived a baby, so I was not very sure whether they would be in a mood to perform. But I was pleasantly surprised and also happy that they have chosen to perform, and that country club was able to motivate them to come back on the stage immediately. So I think let's give a big hand to Debina for her spirit.
I think this will motivate a lot of women.
I think in one way, actually, speaking, looking back in life, country club is really the biggest motivating factor in my life also. The first thing that I do when I get up was to jump out of the bed only, because I know that something is waiting for me, people are waiting, and my first, the first step is the biggest motivation, and then to hit the gym and to go to the swimming pool, reaching the office before 9. A lot of people think I'm very conservative, but then that's the way I am, and I think people basically from Hyderabad, people from the south, are very early risers, and they are quite hardworking, and maybe I have inherited these qualities right from my forefathers, so this thing, because they're basically people are very, very early risers, and of course, a lot of people say or think that I work very hard, but for me, every single day in the country club is like a dream come true. So I think it's just going forward. More so after what happened in the last 3 years during the COVID times. I mean, to be alive is a blessing actually. And to handle a company with about 5,000 people, not one person we have sacked or removed. All the 5,000 people were able to give them employment, continue in that despite all odds. So I think if you ask me what happened in the last 2-3 years, this is what happened. We have survived, not only survived, we are now growing. And of course, our franchisee route, where we have taken more than 100 franchises recently,